Well, I'll start standing. And we'll just begin by inhaling, raising both hands up. Taking a breath, exhale, fold over at the waist, down into an easy forward fold. Take those first couple breaths in the day to let your head hang loose and your arms hang loose. Just kind of feel the stretch in the back of your legs. And then bend at the knees, curl your tailbone underneath you, coming all the way back up to standing, reaching both hands up over your head. Exhale, hands down by your sides. But we're going to go right into functional warm-up. So forward lunge, alternate toe touch, and then coming up with your hand over your head for a set of 20. Try to make the movement as big and as awesome as you can. Just kind of getting everything flowing. Cool. Once you wrap up that set, we're going to do a walkout to a push-up. So continuing the warm-up, inhale, raising both hands up over your head, fold over at the waist, down into an easy forward fold. Keep your legs straight as you walk yourself out into your push-up, and then come all the way back up. Again, trying to keep your legs straight until you come all the way up to standing. We're going to go for 10 of these total. Going at your own pace here. So we're still warming up, still stretching, still getting everything moving. I think I have 2 more to go. Done. We'll let everyone finish up their sets of those, and then we're going to go into a lateral lunge. So we're going to go side to side, going deep enough so you feel a stretch on your inner thigh. Come back up to center, other direction. 4. Total of 20. And maybe as you notice that as you go, kind of warm up, you can go a little bit deeper. Excellent. So after you're done with your lateral lunges, we're going to go down to the floor. We're going to do a set of 14 push-ups, opening up out into a side plank. So keep your hands slightly wider than shoulder width with a wide base with your feet. Do your push-up, roll open to one side, take the gaze up towards the ceiling, and come back down. So 14 push-ups. If you want to do extra, you can go for it. But 14 is like a pretty good number to shoot for. Once we're done with those, we're going to do a reverse lunge into a straight leg kick. So left arm out in front of you, right foot goes back, and then come up and kick with a straight leg 10 times on each side. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Once you finish your 10, just go right into the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Cool. So done with those, we're going to go back down to the floor. Another set of push-ups with a shoulder tap. All right. So push up, tap your shoulder, push up, tap your opposite shoulder. We're going to go for a set of 14 of these as well. Keep your feet wide, keep your core engaged, so your butt never slouches down. If you want to do extra, go for it, but 14 is kind of the golden number today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12, 13, 14. Cool. So done with those, we're going to do one more warm-up exercise. We're going to do single leg squats. So 10 single leg squats off of each leg. Reaching down, right hand towards the left toe. Come back up, so you squeeze your butt at the top and your hips kind of come forwards. Doesn't really matter how far deep you go, so long as you keep your hips level with the floor. Cool. Once you finish your 10, switch sets. 10 on the other. Nine, 10. Cool. Rest for a few seconds, and then we'll start our first workout, superset. What we're going to do is an upper, lower, core. And we're going to do 2 rounds of each little circuit there. Okay, so for the first set of push-ups that we're going to do beast push-ups. So beast push-up is where you do your push-up, and then you bend at the knees and you stick your butt way back up behind you with your back straight, and then go back and do your push-up again. We're going to go for 15 of these. Kind of go at your own pace. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Cool. Those are fun. They feel beastly, right? Okay, so we're going to go for a set of squat jacks. Squat jack is so your feet start out together. You squat out, touch your hand to the floor, come back to center. Yay, that was so much fun. And then other side, coming back. So we're gonna do 20 of these total. Try to go deep enough so your fingers touch the floor and keep your back really straight. Cool. Nice. Once you finish your set 20 of those, hands behind your head, we're going to do a standing oblique crunch. So, you bring a knee to an elbow, and then your other knee to your elbow. And you're trying to keep your body stuck, moving just laterally, so you're never bending forward at the waist, but you're just going sideways. You're going to go for 20 of these total. 18, 19, 20. Cool. Rest for like, not long, about 30 seconds. And we'll go back into next round of beast push-ups. So again, 15. Do your push-up. Send your butt way back up behind you. Try to keep your back straight so you're bending at the knees a lot. And your fingertips are pushing into the ground. And that'll take the strain off your wrist, if you feel any. Alright, so 15 beast push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Cool. Too much fun on a Monday. Come back into squat jacks. Going for a set of 20 of these. Faster doing, the faster they're done. It's going down, coming up. Cool. And once we're all done with those, standing oblique crunches. No rest. Going for a set of 20. You've already done them once before, so you know what to expect. 2, cool. Once we're done with those, rest a full minute. And then we'll do our next set of exercises. Twenty more seconds. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do alternating stagger stance push-ups. All right, so begin right hand down by your ribs, left hand on your shoulder. You do your push-up, and then switch position with your hands. So in between each push-up, you're switching your hands. We're gonna go for a set of 20 of these. Start whenever you're ready. I'm just gonna get going. Make sure you breathe a lot. So big exhale on the push-up. Nice. Once you finish 20 of those, give yourself a little pat on the back because you're awesome. So we're going to do a reverse lunge to a knee drive up, coming up pretty quick with the knee. So then your lower abs are working to bring that knee up and then stopping it. So we're going to do 10 on each side, going back, reverse lunge, coming up and holding for a second at the top, like you're kneeing someone in the junk. 6, 9, 10. Once all done, switch sides, 10 on the other. 8, 9, 10. Once I'm done with those, we'll take it down to the ground. We're going to do a set of alternating crab kicks. Going for a set of 20. So butt is off the floor. Tapping opposite toe with your hand. Okay, and once you finish set 20, rest for 30 seconds. Alright, we're going to do our next set of the stagger stance push-ups, alternating which hand is under your ribs and which hand is under your shoulders. One of the points on form is once you stagger your stance and you go down, tendency is to not go very deep because it feels weird and you end up stressing your obliques, your core muscles down there. So maybe slow down your push-up a little bit and see if you can go just a hair deeper at the bottom. Come up fast and switch sides, slowly go down a hair deeper at the bottom on each side. Maybe, we'll see how it goes. All right, we can go for 20 of these. I'm gonna start now, so let's everyone start now. And we'll just go to it. Lots of breathing. Big exhale as you push up. 1, 2, 3, 1. finish at 20, come all the way up, reverse lunge, knee drive up, real quick. And if you feel like balance is kind of an issue here, pick something to look at that doesn't move. Call it your drishti. So focus on that point, take your reverse lunge, come up fast, 10 times. Nine, 10. No switch. Eight, 9, 10. Once we're done with those, we'll take it down to the ground. Last set of 20 crab kicks. Think about keeping your shoulders strong. So while you're here, your shoulders aren't by your ears, but they're engaged, okay? So staying strong, tapping opposite toe, 20 times. Great. Once you finish at 20, if you got a pad or a mat nearby, we can bust it out. Okay, so we're going to start off our core segment with going from a low plank on your forearms, pushing yourself up into a high plank. So we're going to alternate which arm you're pushing yourself up with first. We're going to go for a total set of 20. So it looks something like this. You're in your low plank, everything is going great. You push yourself up into a high plank, and then you lower back down. And then the next time you push yourself up with your left hand. Start whenever you're ready, going for 20. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Cool. Once you wrap up your set of 20, you can roll over onto your back on the mat. We're coming to a set of 25 crunches. So feet on the floor or tabletop with your shins, whichever. Hands across your shoulders or behind your head. Doesn't matter. We're going to go for a set of 25 crunches, keeping good space between your chin and your chest. Once you finish set of 25, bring your hands underneath your bum. We're going to do a set of 25 leg lifts. So legs going out straight, raise them up until they're just shy of above your hips, and then lowering them down until they're just above the floor. So 25 of these bad boys. If you feel strain in your lower back, you can bend your knees to take the torque off of it. But in general, you want to try to keep your legs as straight as possible. Cool. Once you're done with those, you're going to cross your right ankle over your left knee. And bring your left hand behind your head. We're going to crunch up with rotation to bring your left elbow towards your right knee, 15 times on each side. So start whenever you're ready, still maintaining a good space between your chin and your chest. So you're not pulling on your head as you come up, but your abs are squeezing to bring you up. Once you finish your set of 15, switching sides. Fifteen. Cool. Once you're done with those, we'll get you on your forearms, holding a isometric forearm plank. So coming on down, we're going to hold it for 60 seconds, starting 3, 2, 1, and we're planking. So think about keeping your hips low down to the ground so your butt doesn't float up towards the ceiling. The hips are always gravitating towards the floor and pushing out through the heels of your feet and the crown of your head. So you're making your body really long. As you exhale, think about tucking your belly button in towards your spine. Nice, we got 25 more seconds to go. Keep that core engaged. Ten more seconds. Keep your hips low down to the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down. Cool. One more exercise. We're going to do 5 Supermans. So laying on your belly, forehead on the floor. Raise your arms and legs up off the mat. Hold for 1 breath, and then lower back down slow and soft. And that's it. Go for 5 of those. Go with the range of motion that feels okay. And never, ever, ever hold your breath. So you're always breathing a lot. Once you're done with your set of 5, we'll come all the way back into child's pose. So toes together, pressing your bum down towards your heels and walk your fingertips out in front of you. Stay here for like 3 long, slow, deep breaths. Right, and then coming up onto your knees. And step your left foot forwards. We're gonna do a little hip flexor stretch. So both hands resting on your left thigh. You're gonna press your left knee forwards, so you feel that stretch across your right hip flexor. And then raise your right arm up over your head and give a little back bend. Hold here for 2 breaths. And then to come out of it, we're going to straighten that front leg, sending your bum down towards your heel and reaching both hands forward to stretch out your left hamstring. So try and kiss your left kneecap. Thank you, knee. 2 more breaths here. Come out of that, we'll switch legs. So right foot comes forward. And then driving that right knee forward so you feel that stretch in your left hip flexor. You can give a little pulse if you want, or just hold it still if you find a good spot. And then raising your left arm up over your head and just coming into a gentle back bend to make that stretch a little bit stronger. One more breath here. And slowly coming out and stretching out that front hamstring. So folding over and trying to kiss your right knee. Thank you, right knee. Hold here for 3 breaths. Okay. And then when you're ready to come out, you come out, give yourself a big old pat on the back. You done did good. Thanks everyone for joining. That's it, you made it through the workout. I hope you have a great week ahead of you. Stay safe, stay awesome, and stay active.